This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Greg going to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Right to the air, it's Hurts. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. It's second down.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
A gain of 17 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Quick throw, taken in. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Number 86. It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Here goes Hurts on the design run. And he's going to have the Eagles first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion.
I love this call on fourth down, Mike. Put the game in the hands of your quarterback. Don't overthink it. In this case, let him do it himself, and he picks up a big first down.
Short, complete to Likely. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and a couple. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A A pickup of 12 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
From the 23, here's second down and 6. They run out of the gun with Barkley. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
It's going to be third. They need 1. Now it's Hurts. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it to the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18.
On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on second down, Daniel. That pass taken in by McCoy. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Commanders first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
We'll try the right side with Robinson. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a big run by Robinson. 32 yards.
There's 2 elements to a successful run play, and the key is having them aligned. The offensive line needs to block according to the play and create space, but the back has to hit that space at the appropriate time. And this is a clear example as to why it leads to big gains. Anytime you're talking about an interior defensive lineman, it's always easy to talk about his size and his strength. But what stands out to me, Mike, is his ability to move his feet, turn those hips, get penetration in the backfield, and take the running back down for a loss.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Buffalo 18. Go.
They'll go. Here's Daniel. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Even in the air, here's Daniels. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. On play action, Daniels. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
So you find yourself down here in the red zone. This is where it's critical for the quarterback, Mike, to understand he's only got 2 options. Put the ball in a spot where your guy can catch it, or in a spot where nobody can catch it. And unfortunately for them, this time ends up being the latter.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniel. This one caught just past the pylon. Touchdown, Commanders. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Moody's extra point is good. And the Commanders will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Gray gonna return it. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At the 48-yard line.
They'll run the toss to Barkley. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 7.
Great. Set. Delta.
On play action, here's Hurts. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Forced out wide. Taking off. He'll try to get there. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. A gain there of 20. First down, Philadelphia.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now Hurts. This one intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
On a man, left side, it's caught. Look at the big guy rumble. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On first down, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. Taking off.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. To throw, Hurts. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Will be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. On the run to the right. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Go!
He finds Caden Reed for the grab. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
And the Commanders' 1st down.
Hey! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
On the give, it's Robinson. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Washington.
Okay, ready? 19, 18. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Come on. Hey! 70.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That is caught, and they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I...
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Ray going to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Play action. Here's Hurts. Open right side is likely. The
There's no more efficient play in the NFL like than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
To throw on second down is Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley, and he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. 14 on the pickup. Good for an Eagles first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
180.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Hurts again. High-headed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are under.
And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? Now some movement up front, flags down, mistake-filled first half continues. So on fourth down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. Jalen Lane is deep for Washington. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line.
16-yard line.
Hold the ready. Here we go. Set. Time to be live. Go.
On first and 10, here's Daniel. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up third down.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this.
Okay, ready?
Third and 2. Here we go.
19 tight. Ready? 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. A gain there of 11. Good for a Commanders first down.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
This one is caught by Reed. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
16 yards. First down, Commanders.
Here we go. Here we go. Viking 18.
Daniels gonna throw again. A dive, but too far out in front of him. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it'll lead to a second down.
79 Broncos, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Play action. Here's Daniels. One complete to Jalen Lane. And he's out of bounds. It's a first down for the moment, but it appears it's not going to stay that way.
On the jump. Kevin Byron.
Throwing again. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And I think the Eagles have it. Yes, they do. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery.
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose, and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward and will give him 4 yards. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second, as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. From the 2 now, here's second and goal. Saquon trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. Now the Commanders will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. Like a design run, Hurts has it, and he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up fourth and goal.
That third down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's third down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have fourth down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. They say no to the field goal opportunity before halftime. They're going to go for it on fourth and goal. That's going to be caught. And a critical tackle there. They're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Come on, set, ready.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he did not want to go down. Good running, manages to gain 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll go again with Robinson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On first down, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down to 45. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle.
It's a big up of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the 6.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. Set. Back to 60.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He had 2 touchdowns earlier, looking to see what he can do here in the second half. That grab gets them a first down. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. Cameron Curl up from his safety spot to make the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Now a give up the middle. I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
60 Vikings.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. Right side, catch made by McLaurin. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. A big play there for Washington. 31 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch. It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Back at the 6-yard line, what can they do on 3rd and goal? They'll throw with Daniels. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Moody now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Commanders will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
another level. Don't know no better. Great.
On first down, it's Hurts going for it all. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play to kick off this drive. A pickup of 44 yards.
For the Eagles, first down.
A first down throw for Hurts. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. They'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
He'll step up and run.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a...
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
Loss of 6 brings up second and goal at the 15-yard line.
From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. He's going to get this down to the 10-yard line.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. A gain of 5 yards brings up third and goal.
Third and goal. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Amos. He's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Let go.
They'll begin the fourth by giving it to Robinson. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss. The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the second straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Third and long.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19. Sixty Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Daniels now going to look to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Great.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Don't touch it.
He'll try to run here with Barkley. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
A gain of only a yard.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got his man. It's Smith. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Don't touch it.
To throw is Hurts. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
This secondary, I mean, they just continue to impress me this entire game, Mike. I mean, it just feels like every ball is contested. Even the ones that are complete, those windows are tight. In this case, a really nice job knocking the ball away. And I just can't say enough about how hard these guys compete on every play.
Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Hurts will try it again. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
It's a turnover on downs.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Another run here for Robinson. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. This is intercepted. Picked off by Andrew McCougar. And the Eagles force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. John Dotson was the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a second down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. In this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Coming open, that's the tight end likely. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To the air again. Hurts. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Devin Witherspoon with the tight coverage as he knocks it away.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike, and just because they had this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day,
and for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Second and 11.
Cougar 19.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Go.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We made more Power Ranger. I'm also dangerous.
So a win here on the road for the Commanders. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.